What's going on, guys? Dudley here, and welcome to a little bit of a Call of Duty Ghost. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded Call of Duty Ghost, and the basic reason for that is because I haven't been playing this game in quite a while. I've been playing FIFA 14 a lot. I've been uploading that like a boss, a lot more regularly than I've uploaded any other series, I believe. I don't know. You guys let me know. But this weekend I was kind of burned out on FIFA 14, mostly because I had some frustrating matches. I was getting frustrated with the teams. I was going through upgrades, team changes, and I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to play FIFA 14. I just kind of want to get into my comfort zone, a game that I know I'm pretty good at. And so I hopped on Call of Duty, and I had a lot of fun. It was kind of cool to take a break from it and then come back to it. I really did enjoy my time playing this game again. It was getting kind of stale for me, and I talked about it in the previous commentary that I did, where I'm like, you know what, I really don't want to get chem strikes anymore. It's kind of boring for you, it's boring for me. But this isn't a chem strike, which is weird because most of my Call of Duty commentaries on this game has been a chem strike. But I don't know. There was this one moment in this game that I found really funny that you guys might not find funny if you were in the situation, but whatever. What I really want to talk about was today I got home and I was looking at all my gaming stuff, and surprisingly enough, I still have a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically an old gaming console. I think it's before, I don't know if it's the first Super Nintendo, because I know there's a Super Nintendo 64, and I can't imagine that the Super Nintendo 64 was first, because when I was in like I want to say like in like the first grade, I was playing with Nintendo 64, so I'm not sure how old that is. But the Super Nintendo, I don't want to say it's like their first console, but it's the first one that I know of. And I saw it, and I was like, whoa, I haven't played this in ages, and I have Mortal Kombat for it, Super Smash Bros. And to be fair, I didn't start off playing Super Nintendo. In fact, the first gaming console that I ever had was the PlayStation 1, but seeing the Super Nintendo, which was my brother's, by the way, seeing the Super Nintendo kind of made me start remembering like when I first started picking up gaming, and that was on PlayStation 1. And every single time that I remember PlayStation 1, the only game that I can remember, and for the longest time, is Small Soldiers. Now, if you don't know what Small Soldiers is, it's first of all, it's based off the movie Small Soldiers, because I don't think the movie's based off the game, but the movie's horrible. I mean, that's that. But when I saw the movie when I was younger, I thought it was like the coolest thing, and we actually had the game Small Soldiers, which was for PlayStation 1 and for Game Boy. Now, I never had the game for Game Boy, but I did have it for PlayStation 1, and I remember all the time picking Chip, which I think was the leader of the Commandos, I want to say, because they were against the Gargonauts or something like that. I don't remember, but for the longest time, I remember that. And look, this is the funny part right here, or maybe it isn't. No, not yet. But but for the longest time, I remember playing that game, and for the longest time, it wasn't until today that I decided to look it up. For the longest time, I thought I was making that game up in my head, and it is in fact the game. And right here's the funny part. I'm on a 22 kill streak. Guess who spawns behind me? This guy, and he kills me off the 22 kill streak. I had a good laugh at that, because previous to this game, I had looked up what they fixed with the new update, and apparently it was spawning, and I had a good laugh at that. But yeah, what I was saying, I remember that game so vividly over any other game, and I don't know why. And I played a lot of games on PlayStation 1. I played Gran Turismo, I'm pretty sure, if they had PlayStation 1 games, because I had a racing game, and I think it was Gran Turismo. I remember this one really weird game. It was kind of like a games pack with a whole bunch of different like mini games and stuff. But the one that I remember the most vividly, I even remember like this one map, and it's just like a brick dungeon place with like moss on the walls and everything. I even remember that one map from Small Soldiers, and for whatever reason, that is the only game that I remember quite vividly. And I kind of wish I had the game, because I have a PlayStation 2, and I think the PlayStation 2 can play PlayStation 1 games. So I kind of wish I had the game so I could kind of record some for you and kind of show you the game that I spent most of my time on as a kid. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a ramble, but that's kind of what most of my Call of Duty videos are anyway. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what is the oldest game that you remember spending most of your time on. And I'm talking about console, because if you say Pokemon, that's like everyone's game, right? But seriously, let me know what is the oldest game that you remember. Other than that, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. Peace.